Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Battle Court Jai-Alai. Tonight's game day will feature the Renegades and the Warriors.
Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is final match of the evening. Goixerri and Aratz for the Renegades going up against Douglas and Nicolas for the Warriors.
And these two teams matched up just a few days ago when they played on the 26th of March. Great sets in favor of Goixerri and Aratz, albeit close sets, 6-5, 6-5 both ways. See what happens here in the rematch. Second and final matchup between these two teams in the regular season. There's a serve. Our final match is underway. Big backhand right on the wall. It's tipped and scoring. Well played. Well thrown first ball there by Aratz, gets his team on the board, 1-0.
Both Douglas and Nicolas just off their typical A+ games earlier. Curious to see if they bring that back around.
Backhand dropping low for Goixerri. His backhand launch, back in the corner, stopped overhead. Here's Nicolas. Forehand rebote late up. Here's Goixerri, inside placement again. Nicolas on the bounce, picks it off at the 12 line. Backhand close to the sidewall. Douglas on a knee, makes the save, clears the overhead screen. Goixerri aggressively to the inside, two wall. Snapped in to score. What a shot there by Goixerri. It's a 2-1 lead.
Goixerri's 2-0 has been giving Douglas fits all day. We saw in the singles not that long ago, Douglas was all over Goixerri's 2-0,
yeah,
but just not today.
Backhand to the inside, Aratz pulls it in. Catch there by Nicolas, back beyond the 12 line. Here's Goixerri at the 10. Awful backhand, not out of reach of Nicolas, reaching in right off the side wall. Goixerri foot on the wall, comes down with the ball. Backhand to the inside, Goixerri pulls it in at the 8. Powerful throw, stepped overhead. Here's Nicolas now, back beyond the 13 line. Hard to the inside, Aratz runs under it. Goixerri backs up to the 10 line again. High hard throw, this one past Nicolas. Douglas on the rebote, he makes the save. This one right on the wall. Clean miss front ways. Goixerri on the back end is there to scoop it up. Goixerri hard to the inside, Nicolas stops it. Nicolas at the 11 line, hard backhand, this one kicking up and out. Goixerri on the rebote, rebote left side, close to the side wall, big bounce. Nicolas is there. Oh, running backhand, Douglas cuts it off in the air, hard backhand. That caught a dead spot. Goixerri back in there at the 10 line. His backhand just does clear. Back to the inside, Nicolas up there at the 8. Powerful throw, stopped by Aratz. This one on the wall. Aratz let it pass. Goixerri turns it high. Big bouncer. Nicolas stops there at the 11 line, brings it in. Hard throw again. Here's Aratz. He's able to pass. That drops in the corner. Douglas lays it up. Here's Goixerri. Goixerri hard to the inside on the costado. Nicolas runs under it. Powerful backhand is tipped. Point forward, Douglas and Nicolas, they are on the board.
Frustrating for Aratz, but he's got nothing to be frustrated about. He's played beautifully all day today. That's one miss at the sidewall.
Rebote forehand. Douglas gets back in there, gets it to Aratz at the 10 line. Low runner. Here's Douglas. Powerful backhand. This one passing Aratz. Goixerri comes back for it. High off the front wall. Big bounce. Controlled on the left side of Nicolas. Backhand powerfully thrown again. Forehand Rebote. Off the side wall. Nicolas now. High and hard. Goixerri's got another Rebote. Back to the left side of Nicolas. Runs under another one. Nicolas at the 12 line. Catch there by Aratz, reaching in the corner. Douglas now up at the 9 backhand. Well, that caught the corner. Aratz not going to get there in the air. Goixerri comes back for it. Split placement. Cut off by Douglas. Douglas low and hard. Aratz picked it off before the second bounce. Aratz now at the 10. Backhand. Caught the corner again. Dropping low. Here's Douglas. Douglas low and hard. And it scores. Well thrown, drop between the Renegades. That's 2 points.
There's communication there between Aratz and Goixerri. I mean, Goixerri was all over the ball, and he's usually pretty aggressive at that particular location of the court.
Aratz takes a serve. Powerful backhand. Kicking out. Here's a Rebote saved by Douglas. Goixerri looking for it. Comes into the backcourt. Aratz on the bounce. Nicolas wall-to-wall from the left side. Goixerri on the Rebote. Keeps it to the inside. Here's Nicolas. Backhand. High hard throw again. Aratz stops another one. Nicolas reaching in the corner. Backhand. Pulled in there by Goixerri. Goixerri at the 9 line. Powerful throw again. Here's Nicolas. Drops in the corner. Goixerri lays it up. Douglas aggressively. Couldn't get there in the air.
My.
3 points for Goixerri and Aratz.
That's frustrating. That's probably the most aggressive we've seen Douglas in front of the 4 line today. Definitely had eyes on the ball, just unable to make the catch. Don't know if it took a wonky bounce or if he was thinking about what he was about to throw and just missed the catch.
Hard serve. Here's Nicolas on the left side. Backhand. Goixerri on the Rebote. Turns it high off the front wall. Douglas looking for it. Backhand blasted. What a catch by Aratz overhead. Nicolas there at the 11 line. Hard backhand to the inside. Aratz pulls in another one. This one high and hard. Here's Nicolas. Went right on the side wall. Aratz let it come out. Goixerri powers the Rebote on the back end. Douglas stops it overhead. Aratz advancing up at the 10, backhand. A leaping grab there by Douglas. Comes cross court to cut it off and gets the backhand a pass. Goixerri now. Hard throw to the inside. Nicolas on the bounce. Picks it up. Nicolas there at the 10. Powerful backhand. Picked off by Aratz. Aratz high and hard. This is launch and passing. Right on the sidewall. Douglas lays it up. Goixerri left side Rebote. Hard to the inside. Nicolas now with time. Backhand. Dropping low. Goixerri rips it right off the side wall. Backhand by Nicolas. Aratz leaping in the corner. Takes it in at the 13 line. Another Rebote. Same throw. Nicolas backs up. Stops at the 12. Nicolas switches from left to right. Forehand. Little low and hard. Goixerri in there to scoop it up. Powerful backhand. Not going to get past Nicolas. Backhand lobbed up again. Aratz takes it right off the sidewall. A little more power on this one. Nicolas ranging back for it. Caught it back beyond the 13 line. On the wall again. Goixerri on the Rebote makes the call and the save. Split placement on the bounce. Aratz stops it. Aratz from the outside. Hard throw. Douglas is there to cut it off again. Big backhand now. Goixerri looking for it up at the 6. Hard throw back to Nicolas now. Backing up. Goixerri hard to the inside. Nicolas stops it on the bounce. Forehand delivered inside. Goixerri up at the 9 line. Backhand kicking up and out again. Douglas on a knee. Turns the Rebote. Goixerri looking for it in the air. 2 wall. Douglas stops this one. Douglas hard throw over the top. Aratz looking to get out there in perfect position, makes the save. It's a 2-wall. Douglas pulled the cesta out. Here's Nicolas from the backcourt. Aratz is there to scoop it up back on the inside. Good point here. Nicolas has it off the sidewall. Backhand on the numbers. Aratz let it pass. Goixerri's got another one. Backhand opens up. Here's Aratz charging. Backhand, low and hard to the inside. Here's Nicolas. Nicolas on the backhand. Aratz pulls it in. Ball is on the wall. Goixerri had to get in there on the right side. Here's Douglas. Inside placement. Aratz patiently runs around it and turns to Rebote. Douglas, the high 3-wall play. Into the 2-wall. Great control by Douglas. Here's Douglas again. 2-wall, 2 low. That caught the pad. A well-played point goes to the Renegades. They lead 4-2.
Gotta be frustrating for Douglas. I mean, he blasted one, and he's used to them cutting out to the screen, and it just came right to the cesta off the long Rebote to Goixerri's cesta. Got back in it with a fantastic catch after that, just wasn't able to finish that point.
Hard serve coming in. Nicolas got there before it crossed the sidewall. Rebote left side. Goixerri hard throw. Nicolas reaching up, pulls it in at the 10. Backhand. Dropping low. Here's a Rebote. Goixerri comes back to dig it out. Douglas. Let that one pass. Nicolas now from the backcourt. Hard throw to the inside. Aratz takes it in back at the 13. Nicolas on the backhand. Dropping to the inside. Aratz pulls in another one. Hard throw. Off the sidewall. Nicolas handles. Goixerri hard throw up the middle. On the bounce. Nicolas stops it. Sidearm play, taken off the sidewall. Goixerri winds it up. Hard throw, well placed. Nicolas got out there, turns to Rebote. Oh, that's stuck inside. Aratz reaching up, makes a good catch. Nicolas ranging back forward, stops at the 13 line. On the inside is Aratz. He puts it on the wall. Nicolas let it pass. Douglas comes back for the Rebote. Oh, Magic City bounce that opened up. One of the Renegades comes away with it. That was Aratz in the backcourt. 3-wall play. Aratz knows where to be. Cuts it off in the air. Hard throw. Right over Douglas's head. Nicolas advancing. Forehand. Sticks to the inside. Here's Nicolas again. Just in front of the 10 line. Being grabbed by Goixerri. This one dropping a little low. Goixerri on the left side. Hard backhand. Stopped by Nicolas. Early call from Goixerri, turns it on the right side. Douglas reaching in, cuts it off up at the 7, backhand. Right at the feet of Aratz, he steps up. That one riding the sidewall. Goixerri flicks it up. Douglas takes it in the air. Douglas, the split placement, caught in the air by Goixerri. Goixerri hard to the inside, where it scores. 5 points for Goixerri and Aratz. So the Renegades, they have a possible set point.
Sherry locked in today. Been spot on throughout the day. A couple missed opportunities catching wise in the earlier match. This one just beautifully caught in the air, down low around his, not his thighs, his knees. And just fires it back inside, keeps it close to the sidewall. Beautifully executed by Goixerri.
Fault over serve, second serve coming up. Aratz up there at the 11 line, backhand to the inside, pulled in by Nicolas. Rotate by Goixerri, right at the feet of Nicolas, backing up, takes it on the quick bounce, forehand up the middle. Goixerri stops another one, Goixerri on the costado. Hard to the inside, well placed. Better catch by Nicolas. This is dropped in the corner. Goixerri left side, Rebote. Nicolas up at the 10 line. Low and hard, back to the inside. Aratz stops it. Backhand to the inside. Aratz up there at the 11. Hard throw. Dropping low, Nicolas handles. Very low runner just above the pad. That ball kicked up. Nicolas stays with it. Drops it inside for Aratz. Douglas up there at the 8. Backhand. Will clip off the sidewall. Goes again. Well, that backhand opens up by Aratz. Nicolas takes it to the outside. Forehand delivered back in. Well placed. Good catch, Aratz. Not going to let that ball cross the sidewall. Backhand passes. Douglas on a knee, lays it up. Here's Goixerri aggressively on the costado. Hard to the inside. Nicolas stops it in the air. Robote forehand. Douglas able to pass with it. Goixerri looking for it on the inside. Drops it. Here's Nicolas. Aratz now, powerful backhand, wall to wall. It's out there. Douglas turns it. Goixerri beat him to the inside. Nicolas handles comfortably in the backcourt. Puts it off the sidewall. Goixerri's back in there. There's another backhand blasted to the right side of Nicolas. Aratz from the backcourt. Nicolas takes it off the sidewall. Does one lobbed up. Aratz back at the 13. Going a little higher. Nicolas there at the 12 line. Nicolas there just beyond the 10. Puts it inside. Goixerri rips it off the sidewall. Hard throw. That one passes. Douglas got to get back in there. He does. Takes Goixerri to the outside. Hard throw back in. Nicolas all alone. Backing up on the bounce. Controls another. Goixerri again. Goes on the backhand. There's Nicolas up at the 9. Aratz at the 11 line. Powerful backhand. This one out of reach of both Warriors. Douglas on the rebote. Plays it. Goixerri back to the inside. Nicolas. Powerful backhand that clears the overhead screen coming out there to Goixerri. Aratz again. Back to the inside. Nicolas stops it at the 10 line. Here's Goixerri now. Backhand there by Nicolas. Here's Aratz from the 11. Just does clear the overhead screen. Douglas looking for another rebote. Drops it inside. A little kick off the sidewall. Aratz just above the pad. Nicolas scooped it up. Backhand there by Nicolas. Back to the inside. Aratz takes it off the sidewall. Hard throw. Here's Nicolas. Rebote left side. Goixerri puts it on the wall. Nicolas reaching up high. Keeps the rally going. Big backhand. Rebote's coming out. Goixerri hard to the inside. Nicolas stops another one. Backhand. Goixerri flying in there. Cuts it off between the 8 and 9 line. Nicolas on the hop. Backhand from the 12. Puts it on the inside. Aratz is there. Sidearm play. Goixerri cuts it off. Goixerri to the inside. Right at the feet of Nicolas. Runs around it. Turns Rebote on the backhand. Goixerri thought about it. Lets it pass to the backcourt. Forehand right over his head. Good scoop there on the inside. What a catch by Aratz as that crossed the sidewall. Nicolas there at the 10. Backhand. Good control by Nicolas. That ball kicked up overhead. Play to the inside. Another rebote for Goixerri. Big bounce. Nicolas up the sidewall, and he comes down with the ball. Well, running backhand. Here's Douglas. Good range. Back on the inside. High and hard. This is coming out a long way. Goixerri looking for it. Turns it back to the inside. Nicolas backing up. He scooped it up. Hard throw on the inside. Goixerri's got another one. Goixerri to the inside where it scores. What a rally to end our opening set. Goixerri and Aratz take it, 6-2. Minute and a half will play. Second set.
Nicolas winced when he hit that side wall. He hit that side wall hard.
What a way to end the set, Stu. A lengthy point. Again, these top-ranked doubles matches, a little bit less offense because there's just not as much space to score. I mean, these guys at this level, they play defense so well. #1 ranked players up there in for both front courts. Showing you why.
And there we are in the ESPN3 Players Cage. Players taking their breaks here in between sets and to prepare for matches. See Goixerri there on the front bench. Douglas there in the back of the cage. We're in our last scheduled match of the evening. Division 1 matchup between Goixerri and Aratz, Douglas and Nicolas. Reminder the scoring in Battle Court. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match. So, Goixerri and Aratz, having won that first set, they're able to win this second set. They'll finish it out. Or we'll see if Douglas and Nicolas take us to a third and decisive set.
Yeah, 2 of the best top-ranked doubles teams. You see Douglas and Nicolas 5-2. You flip over to the Renegades, Goixerri and Aratz at 4-1. There's a couple losses for both of these teams in this division. Got a second set coming out. Douglas and Nicolas have the serve. Douglas, right into the 2-wall. Goixerri stops it on the left side, whips it hard. Nicolas switching from left to right, could not control it. First point is set 2. Goes to the Renegades.
Yeah, Goixerri just whipped that back in.
Yeah, it bought a lot of spin from the costado front wall off the side wall. And Nicolas trying to make the play on the right. That's not easy to do so. A well-placed serve right on the wall. That is an ace. 2 points for the Renegades. Fault under serve. Second serve coming up for Goixerri. Douglas takes the serve, shoots a 2-wall. Goixerri picks it off. Scarambola stopped by Nicolas. Douglas hard up the middle. Aratz is there to scoop it up. Aratz high off the front wall. Here's Nicolas. What a catch by Aratz. Plucks it off the numbers again. Backhand. Not going to get past Nicolas, ranging back for it. This one opens up off the sidewall. Aratz takes it in. Backhand. Stepped overhead. Goixerri's there for the rebote. Puts it inside. Big bounce. Nicolas up the wall. He comes down with the ball. Nicolas now at the 10 line. Hard backhand to the inside. Aratz takes it in at the 12. Backhand. Iron harder. Not going to get past Nicolas, though. Good defense in the corner. This one drops between the Renegades. Goixerri on the rebote. On the wall. Nicolas using the sidewall again. Douglas reaching in to cut it off at the 8 line. The backhand. Stopped by Aratz. Douglas on the rebote. Forehand. Pushed up the middle. Goixerri left side rebote. Just keeps it to the inside. Douglas has to dig it out, puts it on the wall. Good catch by Aratz. The backhand caught the corner. Nicolas steps up, takes it off the sidewall again. Big backhand now. Goixerri has to come back for it, lays it up. Nicolas reaching up high on the left side. Backhand low and hard. Here's Goixerri. Quickly into the costado, straight to the outside. Nicolas let it pass, but he's got the rebote on the backhand. Aratz now reaching up high. Backhand. Nicolas now middle of the court on the right side. Goixerri scooped it up. Douglas just lays it up. That was right on the wall. Goixerri reaching up high. The Philo caught between his legs, but holding the call. Legal change of motion on the catch of Douglas. Either way, point goes to the Renegades, 3-0 lead. Yeah, change of motion, I mean, yeah. I mean, by the letter of the law, it's a hold. I mean, he caught that on the, yeah, you got to, one fluid motion.
Or holding.
Yeah, it's one or the other.
Or holding, one or the other. As half of our audience screams, but Carballo, yes, we get it, but no, there's a difference.
Great scoop by Aratz in the corner. This one opens up to the middle of the court. Nicolas now, hard throw over the top. On the bounce, Goixerri, Aratz rather, controls it. Rebote by Douglas, powered off the sidewall. Goixerri looking for it. He digs it out. Nicolas up at the 9 line, powerful backhand, stopped by Aratz. Aratz now at the 12 line. This one kicking up, not past Nicolas, good defense. Goixerri just lays it up. Douglas up at the 6 line. Powerful throw to the inside. Aratz let it pass. He's got the rebote on the back end. Douglas aggressive drop shot. Not going to get there. That scores. Well, Douglas and Nicolas get on the board.
Beautiful placement of the ball by Douglas to the inside. Just very well done.
Backhand, out of reach. Douglas middle of the court, digs out the rebote, keeps it to the inside. Aratz back at the 12. Aratz back beyond the 12 line, hard throw up the middle. Here's Nicolas running around it, keeps it on the left side. Powerful backhand, stopped overhead. Here's Goixerri, another one. Went in hard, Nicolas takes it off the side wall. Aratz backed up to the 13 line, launches this one up, it clears the overhead screen and passes. Douglas on the rebote, gets this one by both Renegades. Goixerri now looking for it, keeps it inside, Nicolas reaching up. Backhand on the wall, good catch by Aratz. Hard backhand, this one out of reach. Douglas looking for it, makes a rebote save. Not a lot on that rebote. Goixerri keeps it to the inside, Nicolas handles. Powerful backhand again. Aratz out of the way, Goixerri right side rebote, dropping low. There's a one-handed scoop. Powerful backhand. Goixerri on the rebote, split placement. He's out. 2 points for Douglas and Nicolas.
Yeah, Goixerri throwing it hard, but just out of play. Beautiful controlled catch and throw by Nicolas just before that stepped up. Made a great catch. Beautiful throw following.
Nicolas on the inside again, takes it in on the left side, trying to get it to pass Aratz. Great grab, leaping in the corner. Here's Douglas up at the 8 line, blasts the backhand. This comes shooting off the back wall. Goixerri lays it up. Douglas comes cross court, puts it up the middle. Aratz stops it. Aratz now, sidearm play. Both Warriors there. Nicolas turns the rebote. Goixerri comes cross court. The Philo is low.
He wanted that bad.
Caught the top of the pad. Ball is out of play. It's 3-3.
He came in, rifled it right into the pad. Just a beautiful catch. Beautiful series. I mean, that's a very fluid catch and throw, but
hard backhand by Aratz into the corner. Rebote. Douglas digs it out. On the hop, here's Goixerri. Good control. Back to the inside. Nicolas, good read. Backhand. Slow runner. Drops in the corner. Enough for Aratz to play the rebote, but that one's sent up high. 4-point run for Douglas and Nicolas. They lead it 4-3.
composed play by Douglas and Nicolas. Goixerri a little wild up in the front court. No doubt will rein it in a little bit here. We'd like to finish this in 2 sets.
Douglas on the rebote, high off the front wall. Aratz tipped it. That is 5 points for Douglas and Nicolas, looking to force a third set.
That ball took quite a bounce in between the players.
Rotate left side there by Douglas. Keeps it to the inside. Good catch by Aratz. Backhand picked off here by Nicolas. Rotate left side. Just above the pad. Nicolas has got another one up at the 9 line. Good catch by Aratz. Backhand sticks to the inside. This one opens up. Nicolas stays with it, moving to the outside. Forehand back over the top. Aratz now elects to play the rebote. He puts it just above the pad. Douglas whips it low and hard. Aratz is there to scoop it up. Nicolas on the left side. Powerful backhand. This comes shooting off the back wall. Goixerri makes a save. Couldn't get there. Nicolas, though, settles in the backcourt. Hard throw over the top. Goixerri cuts it off. Goixerri to the inside. Well placed. Better catch by Nicolas. Aratz runs under it. Backhand played up at the 10. Stopped overhead. Nicolas from the 12 line. Here's Douglas now. Nice catch overhead to cut it off. Backhand on the numbers. Aratz pulls it in. Rebote left side. Turned up the middle. Here's Nicolas. Takes Goixerri out of it. Aratz all alone. Forced to scoop it up. Nicolas there, back at the 12 line. Keeps it to the inside. Here's Rebote. Rebote thrown by Goixerri. Nicolas stops it up overhead. Sidearm play, catches 3 walls. Goixerri another one. Back to the inside. Nicolas up the wall, and he's down with the ball. Goixerri flicks it into the backcourt. Nice catch again by Nicolas. Nicolas powers the backhand. Rebote coming out. Aratz up at the 11 line. Powerful backhand inside placement. Nicolas takes it off the sidewall. Backhand lobbed up. Here's Aratz. Got to get this one past Nicolas. Here's Goixerri now getting involved. He cuts it off and launches the backhand. Rebote turned by Douglas. Back to the inside. Goixerri looking for it. Makes a save up the middle. Nicolas again reaching up high. Backhand. Play to the inside for Aratz. Aratz able to pass. Douglas calls him off. Douglas whips that one back to pass both Renegades. Nicolas reaching up high. Big backhand. Cut off by Aratz. Aratz now on the left side. Puts it close to the sidewall. Nicolas handles. Ball caught. The rail. That is out of play. Point and set. Douglas and Nicolas take it 6-3. Minute and a half. We'll play our third and decisive set.
Looked like Douglas and Nicolas were out of this prior to that set. That's quite a comeback there for Douglas and Nicolas of the Warriors. You're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida. We are currently in our last match of the evening. Moving on to a third and final set here in just about a minute. Both teams highly motivated to win this match. The matchup of Douglas and Goixerri has been one of the most exciting pairings to watch here at Magic City since they first started playing against each other about 3 years ago, I think it was. Douglas, apparently that knuckle's bothering him. We are on the ESPN3 Players Cage. Players taking their breaks back here in preparation for the third and final set. Fortunately, it's not on his throwing here. And Williams suggesting that he may have hurt his hand punching a wall. Douglas occasionally out of frustration has done that. There's the whistle. Time to begin our third and final set.
Third and final set. Goixerri and Aratz will serve to Douglas and Nicolas. That serve begins our third and decisive set. Backhand clears the overhead screen. Aratz from deep in the backcourt lobs this one up. Close to the sidewall, no problem for Nicolas. Goixerri backed up to the 10 line. He's there. Lets it on the wall again. Nicolas handles. Aratz steps up. Backhand caught the corner. Douglas reaching up high. He's there to cut it off. Backhand dropping low for Aratz. This one drops between them. Goixerri on the move. Powerful rebote sticks along the sidewall. Nicolas reaching up high, picks it off. Goixerri left side rebote, a little bit closer this time. No problem for Nicolas. A little more power behind this one. Out of reach of Nicolas. There's Douglas on the rebote. Keeps it inside. Aratz reaching up high. Douglas now looking for it, cuts it off, inside placement. Aratz with a play on it, runs under it. There's the backhand. Little kick off the sidewall, and Nicolas on the forehand. Forehand will launch back into the corner. Goixerri now on the rebote, keeps it inside. Backhand, a little low and hard. Douglas plucks it off the sidewall. Backhand on the numbers. Aratz handles it again. Rebote forehand. Goixerri winds it up. Costano right up the middle. Here's Nicolas on the right side. No play for Goixerri. There's Aratz, comes flying in, makes the catch. Lobs the backhand up, again out of reach. Douglas makes the save. Goixerri though on the Costano, the splitter. Split them up to score. Goixerri and Aratz on the board first in our third and decisive set.
Yeah, Douglas signaling that it was a split placement by throwing a cesta behind his back. Hey, look, ball might just wind up in there.
Backhand to the inside. Back to the inside, here's Nicolas. Backhand to the inside, pulled in by Nicolas. Lofty rebote. Goixerri waits on it, drops it just above the pad. Here's Nicolas up at the 9 line. Backhand to the inside. Aratz takes it off the sidewall. Backhand. Back into the corner. Nicolas, what a grab. Goixerri tailing the 10. And 9 line. Here's the rebote coming out to Douglas high off the front wall. Goixerri comes back for it, calls him off, places it to the inside. Here's Nicolas now on the bounce. Backhand. Stopped by Aratz in the corner. Goixerri again, inside placement, off the side wall. Nicolas handles. Backhand on the numbers. Goixerri, inside placement again. Nicolas stops this one on the left side. Aratz again, nice catch. Backhand drops between them. Douglas comes back for it, switches from right to left, makes the save. Here's Goixerri though. The drop shot got the first bounce, and it will score. Nicolas got up there, just couldn't make the play. 2 points for the Renegades.
That's what good fronters, good front quarters do. They mix it up. They mix it up. Not everything is 1,000 miles an hour. Couple filos working earlier for Goixerri, 2-all working for him, but then also not working for him. Sent one straight into the pad. That drop shot was just perfectly timed. Nicolas had a really good read on it as well. He got up there, but
hard backhand by Goixerri. That comes shooting off the back wall. Douglas turns it powerfully from the right side. Goixerri lines up another rebote. Douglas coming back cross court to cut it off. Aratz now at the 12 line. Hard backhand to the inside. Nicolas pulls it in. Nicolas now from up at the 10. Stopped by Aratz. This one out of reach. There's Douglas on the rebote. He makes the save. Stopped by Aratz now at the 10 line. Low running backhand. Nicolas runs under it. Goixerri left side rebote, powerfully thrown. Lets it pass. Nicolas has it on the backhand. 2-wall. Stopped by Aratz. Good defense there on the outside. Puts it back in. 3-wall play. Nicolas lays it up. Goixerri, though, aggressively on the costado. Straight to the inside. What a catch. Nicolas crashing into the sidewall. Keeps it going. Nicolas there at the 11 line. Slows it down for the moment. Aratz steps up. Backhand up at the 12 line. Nicolas takes it off the sidewall. Here's the backhand. Aratz out of the way. Goixerri left side rebote. This one dropped. Nicolas looking for it. Play coming up the middle of the court. Aratz controls another one. Outside placement attempt. Douglas now on the right side. Low and hard. Back to Aratz. Backed up to the glass. Makes the play. Douglas left side rebote. High off the front wall. Goixerri looking to get in there. He whips it outside. Douglas is there to scoop it up. Douglas back inside. Opening up. Goixerri. Good positioning. Keeps it going again. Nicolas up on the forehand. Powerful throw. Just out of reach. Kind of a wonky rebote. Goixerri keeps it inside. Up high. Here's Nicolas. Backhand for Aratz. Puts this one a little lower. Douglas reaching up high to cut it off. Douglas back to Aratz. Backhand dropping low. Aratz now just beyond the 11 line. Keeps it to the inside. Here's Douglas on the backhand, turns to rebote. Goixerri's got another one. Goixerri right up the middle. Nicolas stops it on the right side. This one drops between them. Goixerri calls him off on the rebote. Powerfully thrown at the feet of Nicolas. Kicked up, controls it on the right side. Here's the rebote. Goixerri. Oh, the big bounce. Nicolas steps up. He's up at the 9. Forehand. Hard to the inside. What a catch by Aratz off his footing. Here's Nicolas from the 11 line. Big backhand. Aratz stops it. That is on the wall. What a catch by Aratz. Plucks it and passes on the return. Here's Douglas. Rebote laid up. Drops between them again. Goixerri aggressively on the rebote. Big bouncer. Controlled up high by Nicolas. Nicolas on the right side. Goixerri ranging back for it, cuts it off. Hard to the inside. Goixerri off his footing. Turns the rebote. Here's Nicolas. Backhand to the inside. Aratz takes it in the air. Another one. Caught the corner. Here's Douglas reaching in. High coast down to the inside. Big bounce. Aratz controls it. There's Aratz back at the 13 line, hard to the inside. Douglas controls it. Douglas whips it to Aratz. Aratz back at the 13 line, high off the front wall. Nicolas thought about it, lets it come out. Rebote play to the inside. Aratz stops it. Backhand. Nicolas hard to the inside. Goixerri somehow caught it in the air. Whips it back to the inside. Nicolas, great control in the corner. The backhand just does clear. Goixerri left side rebote again. A little more power, and it scores. What a point by all 4 players. Goixerri and Aratz lead it 3-0.
Yes, tremendous play. And Nicolas's sneaker became untied during the point. But you can't stop the point. You got to play. And yes, I have seen players step out of a sneaker during
a point. I was going to say, you just got to keep it going.
Absolutely. Tremendous effort, tremendous play by all 4 players. Aratz and Nicolas, solid catching in the back. Goixerri is aggressive as always.
Douglas takes a serve, whips it inside. Aratz let it pass, and he makes a tough save on the rebote. It's into the backcourt. Nicolas, the low runner. Aratz tipped it. That is on the wall and scoring.
Well, the Warriors earned that point. Douglas took the serve, rifled it inside. Aratz had a good defensive play, but that last one.
Yeah, and the Warriors already came back from down 3-0 in the second set, so.
Douglas, by history, has done well coming from behind.
Nicolas stops it overhead, back of the 12 line. Here's the backhand right between the Renegades. Goixerri on the rebote. Makes a save from the left side. On the bounce, here's Nicolas, backhand, close to the side wall. Aratz calls for Goixerri to take it. He makes the save, that one even higher. Nicolas comes up with it. Rebote forehand by Douglas. Hard throw coming up the middle. Aratz on the left side, backhand. Douglas is there. Douglas on the 4 line, goes for the 3-wall play. It's out of the reach of Aratz, and Goixerri couldn't turn it.
Douglas wanted that one. Now that, it bit him in the butt before. That time it worked.
Very quickly, just a 1-point deficit. Backhand in the corner, Douglas makes a tough save on the rebote, gets it into the backcourt. Aratz charging. Nicolas reaching overhead, the backhand, play to the inside. Aratz pulls it in. Aratz backed up to the glass, keeps this one to the inside. Nicolas stops another one. Hard throw. Aratz now at the 12 line, backhand to the inside. Here's Nicolas. Ball up in the overhead screen, which is out of play. We are tied up 3-3.
Aratz trying to get the ball back way over his opponent's heads. Just took off and hit the overhead screen.
Aratz from the left side, beautiful backhand. Douglas on the move, gets up there, turns it powerfully into the corner, where it scores.
Oh my.
4 points. Douglas and Nicolas lead.
Douglas is as locked in as I've seen him. Be curious to see. I mean, let's go Goixerri up there.
Yeah, we've never seen this team. They don't give away many leads, especially 2 sets in a row. Nicolas on the left side, low runner. Goixerri picks it off the sidewall, hard backhand, dropping low. Nicolas is there. Aratz calls for Goixerri to take it, puts it to the inside on the bounce. Reaching up high, makes the catch. Hard backhand, Nicolas now on the right side. The 11 line, Aratz takes it in. Douglas cuts it off up at the 8 line, hard backhand. Aratz keeps it on the left side. Douglas back into the corner, Aratz stops another one, hard backhand. Nicolas keeps it on the left side. Oh, that backhand got away. That is up in the overhead screen. 5 points for Douglas and Nicolas. They've got a possible set and a possible match point.
Again, Aratz trying to pass, trying to get it all the way over his opponent's heads. And again, both fatigue and pressure setting in. Oh,
ball missed off the serve. That will end it. Douglas and Nicolas come back, take it in 3 sets, winning the final set 6-3.